Welcome to the Vector Garden. You've asked me a question about the release to layers command in Illustrator, and in this video we are going to discuss it. This is needed for exporting to After Effects, in which animation is then based on the layers inside the document. And this refers to main layers. So in this case we have one main layer, and that means that this artwork can only be animated as a whole. So we cannot stack them on top of each other. It just can be animated as a whole, and that's not suitable in this case. So now we need to generate the layers. The artwork is based on a fairy tale by Brothers Grimm, the town musicians of Bremen. So, and they stack on top of each other. Now, how can you do that? Let's first take a look at the document structure. So in here we've got a group which is the rooster and a group which is the cat, and then we have the dog, which is this one, but its ear is a single object. And then we have the donkey, which is another group. And now you have in here the commands to release to layers. What's important in here is the selection that you make. So currently we have one of these groups which is highlighted in here, and then we can do it. So let's just go to release to layers and have one of them, and then you see that everything, every item in this group is turned into a layer, and they are stacked, and there's just one object in it. Let's undo that. That's obviously in this case not what I wanted. So what happens here, the important thing is the highlighting. I'm just going to click here, and instead I'm going to select an object, and you see we have the commands active again, because also when selecting the group got highlighted. Let's click here. And nothing is highlighted here, and then you see those commands are not active. So really we need to have this highlight, and it totally doesn't matter what is selected on the artboard. You can also deselect everything and then just highlight this item or that item, and when you want to release them all, you have to highlight this layer here. But first of all, that ear will be its single layer, and if you want to have it inside the dog, then we need to just move it there, and then it's grouped with the dog and all is okay. So highlight this, and then we have two of them. We can release them as a sequence or as a build. So let's first make them as a sequence, like this. And then you see all these layers, they just have one item in them, which was formerly the group. So this can be animated as a sequence. Let's turn them off. So when you animate it, you turn this on and this on and this on. And then what gets animated so is just the one thing that's on the layer, just one single thing. So they have first this, and then it goes away, and then this, and it goes away, and that, and it goes away. So that is a sequence. They appear one after the other, each one in its layer. Let's go to the history panel, and let's just undo all these options. So I'm going to go here. So that was our first state. I'm going to highlight that again, and let's check out what happens in build. Just like this. And then you see what's happening is first we've got the donkey, and then we've got the donkey and the dog, and then the cat gets added, and then we have all of them. So that's what you would have as a preparation for an animated GIF, perhaps, then you can use this one. So a couple of versions ago, Illustrator supported the export of the Shockwave Flash format. And as a preparation for that, this was pretty well suited. So then you could create the Shockwave Flash format based on how the layers were made. So that would have produced exactly what you needed. And that's the difference between those two. I'm going to go back and let's just take a look at something else. And I'm going to release to the sequence again, like this. So we have one item in each layer. And they are stacked. The donkey is at the bottom and the rooster is at the top. And we can select them and reverse the order. And then you see the rooster is at the bottom. I'm going to undo that. So that's the third command in this group of commands. Now we've got to take a look at something else. These layers are now sublayers. And that will not go well with After Effects. So there's another thing you need to do. You need to take these layers and move them out of here. And then probably delete that one. So that we have just main layers and then it will work with After Effects. So let's save this document and let's call this musicians, and then let's save this and switch to After Effects. I've already got a file, and then let's import this. There's the file. We need this as a composition, and then let's open it. And then in here we've got our layers and can drag them here. And then you see we've got each of the layers as one item in this timeline so that they can be animated and stacked or whatever you want to do with them. So that's how these commands work. And thank you for this question.